Plaintiff Dale Martin is suing his former friend, Gary Baxter, for the balance owed on a golf cart. Dale accuses Gary of having a cocaine problem and a criminal record and says the defendant assaulted him. But Gary says Dale brought a mob of friends to threaten him, and when Gary tried to leave the situation, Dale tried to run Gary off the road. He's countersuing for car damages.
Okay, Dale Martin, the plaintiff, is suing his former friend for the balance owed on a golf cart, and his former friend, Gary, is suing Dale for vehicle damages. All right, let's start with you, Dale.
All right, Your Honor, I'd rather have 1,000,000 friends and $100 in my pocket. Mr. Baxter would rather have $100 in his pocket than a friend. And bailiff, if you check his pocket, he probably got coke in it.
Is that right? Do you?
I don't think so.
Ooh. You don't think so, or you no?
No.
Your Honor,
Should I give him his Miranda rights now?
Your Honor,
Why would you say that about him?
Because
for starters?
I know some of the people that he hangs out with.
So
used
what?
To. And what I'm saying is I can pass a drug test. He can't. And the money that he spent, that he owed me, went into drugs.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right.
I think.
Is that what you, good. I appreciate it. Now, we got to figure out what I think, so you have to give me the facts.
All right. I have a concealed weapon permit. Okay. Mr. Baxter can't get one because he has a criminal record.
What do you have a record for, Gary?
I think I got one for battery for people like this.
For people like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh. Who'd you batter?
It was a friend back right after I graduated high school.
Yeah, I don't want to be a friend of yours. You batter a friend? What'd you do to him? I'm hoping it's him.
It was a physical confrontation. He swung at me and I just defended myself.
And you were convicted?
I was charged. I wasn't convicted.
All right, let's move on. Why are we here?
All right. We're here because I sold Mr. Baxter a golf cart and he never paid me for it.
So that's good. I like that. You're very straightforward. You sold him a golf cart. Okay. How much did you sell him the cart for?
I sold him a golf cart for $3,000.
$3,000. What kind of a golf cart is this, Dale?
The Easy Go. I have a picture of it. It's the Easy Go.
Easy Go, huh?
It's the Easy Go.
2004, Easy Go. It's a stunner. They all look the same. All right. Did you buy this golf cart?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Okay. Please, Dale, tell me you put something in writing.
Yes, I have. He would not put nothing in writing because he said he was a man of honor. He didn't need it. So he
and you believed he was a man of honor? When you come in here and tell me he's got coke in his pocket and he's got convictions,
well,
he can't get a concealed weapon?
I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know it at the time. Right. I trusted the man. He's a con. I trusted the man.
I, Dale Martin, took a deposit of $400?
Altogether.
Where's Gary's name?
Gary's not on it. He wouldn't sign it.
Let me explain something to you. There's something called in law a self-serving statement. This is a self-serving statement. It means you drew up the conditions of the contract. You had all your buddies sign it and say, yeah, that's true, yes, go Dale. But he didn't sign it, so how do I know it's true?
Because he wouldn't sign it. He would not make a contract.
Well, that's a new theory of law. He wouldn't sign it, therefore it's true.
Yes, my ignorance cost me. Yes, it did.
What are the terms of this agreement?
On July 11th, I actually sold it to him, and he gave me $200 down. Look on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, on the second week, the second following week, he was supposed to give me $500.
But he did.
Right. So he gave me $200 there. And then after that, I got nothing.
Okay, Gary, what's the story?
Dale evidently seemed to mention, I'm going to offer in the evidence, my golf cart, which when we made the handshake deal, he was to take my golf cart and credit me $750.
Okay, you have a 3-wheel golf cart that you say you gave to Dale as a credit against the purchase of the $3,000 golf cart?
Yes,
Do you have anything in writing to substantiate this?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. On the original deal, and I have paperwork, the people that witnessed this, the golf cart was $3,000 plus the trade-in of his old golf cart. In the $3,000, the $750 did not come out of the $3,000. I have a contract.
Total price of the golf cart was $3,000.
Right, without and a trade-in.
Well, why isn't that on your self-serving statement? You don't even know to make your self-serving statement self-serving enough. Yeah, go ahead.
Your Honor, on August the 8th, Mr. Martin came over to my residence and I had $1,650 in cash money. to hand Mr. Martin.
Yes.
And asked Mr. Martin if he'd be kind enough to follow me down to the bank and have this bill of sale notarized where we could squash this deal. Dale takes the bill of sale, throws it up in the air, walks out of my yard.
Did you do that, Dale? If he had money to pay you, let's see this statement. What is that?
It's the bill of sale that I gave him that he threw up in the air. He wouldn't
This agreement
sign
made
it.
the 8th day of August between Gary and the buyer, owner of 2004 Easy Go golf cart, white and color stereo. Had a stereo in it?
I had almost $5,000 after I put my stuff in it.
I didn't know they put stereos in golf carts.
They're nice. Beautiful golf carts.
And rain guard cover. There's no other money owed to the owner. This is another self-serving statement.
It was drawn up for me and Dale. Dale never signed it.
Why didn't you sign? Did you see this?
Because he owed me $2,600 and he tried to settle for 16, and I said, I'm not taking it. I'll take that and you can still pay me.
But you see, you had a chance to write something down on this, Dale.
Your Honor, I've never seen that piece of paper before in my life.
Why are you here?
She's the witness to the fact.
Tell me your name.
Jennifer Haddle.
All right, Jennifer, what did you see?
Gary did offer him the $1,650. He also had a witness standing there that was Alan, one of his buddies, and he refused the $1,650, threw the bill of sale in the air. Next day, he come to our house trying to take the golf cart and assaulted Mr. Baxter.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
Would you like to get to that now, Your Honor? I'll try to make it quick. As Mr. Martin was in the golf cart, I went to reach for the key to keep him from leaving my premises. He grabbed my arm, he twisted it, he cut my arm open, proceeded to call 911. Sheriff's Department was dispatched, report was filed, which I have the incident report here, police reports, to back that up.
What kind of injury did you have?
They were minor injuries, Your Honor. There we go.
Okay.
They were minor injuries, but Mr. Martin would not stop at that. That's why I'm getting to this vigilante justice.
Get to it.
On the 9th day of August 2008, I load the golf cart on a trailer. As I'm proceeding to load the golf cart onto the trailer, as we are trying to exit the park, Mr. Martin and his vigilante buddies that he has in the RV park proceed to not only run off my fiance, run her off the road, they box me in the park with 20 other men in 10 other vehicles and will not let me leave the park to keep me from stealing the cart.
All right. What is this? What, battery, towing a trailer on a golf cart. Suspect of the battery was present, that's you, Dale, with 8 other males. Lincoln SUV in front of the silver pickup. Cop stops the vehicle and places all males at gunpoint and orders them to the ground.
Yes, Your Honor.
So all parties indicated Baxter had displayed a weapon.
He told the police I had a weapon. There were no weapons found.
A search of all parties in Baxter's truck located no handgun or other weapons. At that time, I arrested Martin for the earlier battery, released the other men on warnings. Baxter indicated to me his vehicle had been damaged. Okay. Dale, were you charged?
Yes. No, but I have pleaded not guilty to that because it's not true.
What happens to your truck?
I was scared for my life. I have pictures here. People were coming out of the woodwork like ants.
They were.
Here's the pictures.
All right, come on. I've had enough. Let's go. Let me see. What kind of damages do you have to your car, Gary?
I have bumper front and rear on my pickup truck, and I have rear suspension on the Lincoln Navigator with the estimates here to back that up, Your Honor.
So you had an accident too?
She was the one driving the Lincoln Navigator in front of me.
Okay, so we've got the Lincoln Navigator is damaged, and this is the pickup truck.
Yes, ma'am. That's the pickup
So
truck.
both
only.
vehicles are damaged.
Yes, ma'am.
Dale, what's the matter with you?
That's not true, Your Honor.
No.
Not true. I was not even there. I wasn't even 100 yards from him.
Don't lie to me. I'm reading the police
not
report. Here's the bottom line. The question is whether or not the defendant has paid more than $400. The defendant says, not only did I give him $400, which is what we agreed to, but indeed I gave him $750, which should be a credit against $3,000 or $3,750, depending upon who you believe. You don't know who to believe because neither of them has anything to document it, and shame on both of you. But here's the bigger issue. The issue is the countersuit by the defendant as it relates to the car damages of the pickup truck and the Lincoln Navigator. Now, he says that the plaintiff shows up with an angry mob at his house when he's about to take the golf cart. Here's the bottom line. You had a fight over his taking the golf cart. Right then and there, you get, as a result of what happened then and there, you get charged by the police. That charge is still pending. You cannot repossess your own golf cart. There is something called court process. You must go to court and get a court order to repossess something that is in his custody. All right? You could have done that like this, just as quickly as this case was filed. So now the question is, if the action of you and your friends caused the accident that damaged the defendant's Navigator and the pickup truck, I find absolutely you're chasing him down with your group of pals caused the accident that they suffered. And therefore you are liable. The question is, what do you owe him for the golf cart? You owe him for the golf cart.
Yes,
you say you offered to pay him $1,650 and he refused to take it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, I don't think the guy is out of his mind. If it was the agreed upon $1,650 that would have satisfied the purchase of the golf cart, he would have taken it. That in itself tells me that you owed him more than $1,650 because he would have taken it right then and there. I am going to award the plaintiff the money due on the golf cart. So be it.